Hi, welcome to Dorset Children's Foundation shop in Boscombe on Christchurch Road. I wanted to bring you up here to introduce you to a charity that I've really fallen in love with for the last couple of months. Doing amazing work, both because they're local and because they're working with kids, and often kids that have got debilitating illnesses. And we really want to help them out, and we really like you to help them out as well. So today we're going to meet a few of the people who are involved, let you know what they do, and hopefully encourage you to help us help them. Let's go. So, Patsy, you founded Dorset Children's Foundation.
With Scott, yeah.
Why?
Felt there was a need. I used to work for charities in the past, and in all honesty I couldn't actually see where the money was spent. I think there was an awful lot of money going on overheads, a lot of money going on wages. We literally saw this shop. Scott had been in retail, and we thought, do you know what, we can have a go. We can bring back the old-fashioned charity. People bring their goods in, you sell them, obviously at a cheap price because we're in Boscombe, so we can help the community in that way. All the profits would then go to help local sick and disabled children, and that was literally the concept.
I heard all about you. So the Dorset Children's Foundation, is it true that they bought you a cool wheelchair? They help. What's cool about your wheelchair? What's special about it?
Well, I can go really, really fast in it.
Really? Can you? Can you win races? What colour is it?
Purple.
Is it?
And it's got a picture of Hello Kitty on it.
No way, really? And lights? Wow.
Yes.
What sort of stuff do you do? I know I came to a comedy night, which was great.
Yeah.
And all of the funds from that went to the charity. What other sort of
That's
stuff
right.
happens?
Yeah, so we stage our own events, for example the comedy show, and we've also had a football tournament last month which raised a lot of money, and the teams donated money to take part. We also had a huge sponsored walk which 500 children took part in, which was absolutely fantastic. And then we also do have, for corporates, we do have charity partnerships such as yourself at Urban Guild. So that would be local companies getting on board and actually staging potentially their own event. So they might have anything from like a cake sale at work or a dress down day, right up to potentially putting on a big black bow tie event or a ball for us.
We get anything from cafetières that still had coffee in.
Right.
That was one of the worst.
Do you get more for that or less?
We got quite a lot for that.
Did you?
Yeah. To absolutely beautiful brand new clothing with labels on it still, with the price tickets.
Everyone actually thinks that the NHS, which I obviously don't want to slag down because they do a wonderful job, supplies everything if you've got a sick or disabled child. Sadly, they don't. For example, if you need a wheelchair, they will give you a wheelchair, but it might not be fit for purpose.
Right.
You might have a child with epilepsy, and they might need to tilt back after they've had a fit. Or a lot of our children, unfortunately, because their movements are so limited, they practically spend their whole lives in this chair.
Okay.
You've got to have a comfortable chair.
Right.
The NHS sadly doesn't provide this. Okay. So what we do is we raise money for sort of things like equipment. A lot of our children need therapy. It could be speech therapy, it could be therapy after an operation. That's not funded by the NHS.
Right.
So really anything that the NHS doesn't cover that's going to improve the life of our local sick and disabled children, that's what we like to do.
They've helped us constantly since then. They've bought us 2 wheelchairs, one just recently which was an electric wheelchair, and walking frames, iPads. They've helped us out when Kitty's been up at Great Ormond Street, and they've just become a huge part of our lives, really.
And if they hadn't helped you with that, who would have helped? Are there other charities doing the same thing?
There are other charities. There's a lot of national charities,
right.
but there's a lot of paperwork that goes with a lot of the charities, a lot of waiting. So you're talking normally with a lot of the charities, you're talking about 6 to 12 month waits.
Right.
And when you need things like a wheelchair or a walking frame, unfortunately you don't have that luxury of waiting that long.
So there you have it. What an awesome bunch of people. To spend any time with the guys behind Dorset Children's Foundation is incredible. You can't help but be energised and be excited and be so proud and so grateful that charities like this exist and that people like that exist and help out all these amazing kids. If you want to help out, they'd be massively grateful. I'd be massively grateful. You can get in touch with us at the Guild, or you can just Google Dorset Children's Foundation. Somehow we'll connect the dots. And let's help them out. Thanks so much.